The QB Maps extension allows you to use Google Maps to visualize location data from Quickbase. Use it to visualize locations from one or more tables, pick one location and see all other locations within a set distance, and even get directions to optimize routing. Here's how you can install the extension. To begin, you'll want to jot a few notes down. Open the Quickbase app where you will use the extension and note the table where the location data is stored. Be sure to check that there's an address field available there. In this case, we will be using our Frontline Work Management app, and we'll need this site's locations table. Next, note the field that has your location name. In this case, it's our site field. And also pick 3 fields you want to appear in your Maps pins and note their names. In this case, we'll use site, site address, and supervisor phone. One last thing to write down is your filter. Think about which locations you'd like to appear in Google Maps and create a report in Quickbase to get some ideas if you're not sure. In this case, we only do business in the continental US, and we want to include all our locations on the map. So we'll plan to use a filter that the state is not equal to Alaska. Now we will set up the user token for the extension to use for authentication. Open your user profile and click Manage User Tokens. Click New User Token. We'll call this User Token for Quickbase Extensions and assign the app we picked earlier to this token. And we'll save. Then copy your user token. Now it's time to go to the Extensions portal and sign in. This is a good page to bookmark. We'll click here, then click Setup under QB Maps. Select Enter a new user token, then paste in your token. On the next page, select the app where you want to use QB Maps. For this example, we'll use the map view, so you can hit Next again. And here's where we will fill in the details you wrote down about your app earlier.
The query is required, and in our case, the field to filter on is the state portion of site address, so that's what I'm going to select for the query. The way this is entered will feel similar to setting up Quickbase report filters. We want to see all locations that aren't in Alaska.
After clicking Finish, we can now go back to your app and open the new table the extension created for us called QB Maps. Finally, click the launch link here to see your locations loaded into Google Maps. Now, the QB Maps extension has been installed in your Quickbase app. At this point, you're able to start exploring and improving your workflows.